start with 9/11. I mean, for me, I'm 34 and I was a freshman in high school that day. And I think every American remembers where they were when that happened. And you were in the White House.
Well, I'll tell you, the interesting thing about it was the Secret Service office was in 7 World Trade Center. And 7 World Trade Center was the first building in the Trade Center complex to come down. On September 11th, we were getting ready to send agents to New York. And since I was from New York, the Secret Service would, every time a presidential visit would come up in New York, they'd say, hey, Rich, you want to go up to New York? Because it was a good opportunity for me to get back home, check on my mom, my family, my friends back in Brooklyn. So that morning, I go to the White House to get some last-minute instructions. And since the president was in Florida, when I got to the gate, parking around the White House is incredibly difficult. So when I pulled up to the gate just to drop off some documents and pick up some new things, one of the uniform division officers said, hey, why don't you just park inside the grounds? There's nobody here. I said, fantastic. I'll be in and out in a few minutes. Well, that few minutes turned into September 11th. And interestingly enough, my little red Ford Focus that I was driving at the time ended up getting stuck on the White House grounds. I had no business parking there, but I figured I'd be in and out so quickly. But yeah, while I was in the White House, we saw the whole thing unfold. And as it started to unfold, I just thought it was my fellow coworkers just messing with me because they knew I was kind of excited about going up to New York. And they said, no, you don't understand. And we found the first TV set we could come to. And that's when we watched the whole thing unfold. And then while I was standing there, I had a radio so I could hear what was going on. We knew the vice president was in the old executive office building. And sure enough, here comes the vice presidential protective detail carrying the vice president into the West Wing of the White House, which is extremely unusual for the vice president to be in the West Wing of the White House when the president's not there. And it unfolded just like you saw on the History Channel on TV.